Welcome back, guys, to Karis Investments, where we make investments simple. Guys, today I have an update that it's a must watch. Let's stay tuned. Yes, guys, so today we have an update and fuel cell. We can see the number tells the story. Guys, if we look back from when we start trading on fuel cell, we have seen that the stock has grown tremendously. Now, me personally, guys, I have been watching it. I was very skeptical um, due to the fact that I have Blink in much of my portfolio. I also had a bit of plug power. So fuel cell was one of the ones I jump on late. And also, of course, because I have clean spark as well. Guys, I jump and fuel cell right around the mark where my last video was. I did a few trades in the sevens, right it up to 10 and come back down in the low numbers. But I specifically created a video, I believe it's less than a month ago. And I says, guys, keep an eye on fuel cell, keep an eye on plug power. Okay, keep an eye on polar power and also Pioneer Power. Now, obviously, you guys know Clean Spark. I was riding it for you guys, and with Blink, of course, as my champions. But I let you know specifically. I make it clear to you guys. I say Clean Spark and Plug Power and Fuel Cell. These companies will create a lot of buzz for the end of 2020 and for 2021. Now, we saw what the new president um, is all about. He signed an agreement last night that they want to move forward to make America great in terms of clean energy solutions. And we saw what that did in the stocks such as Blink and the other guys that popped big yesterday. Now, in the morning today, we see what's happening again. We saw some pullback in the companies that did great yesterday. And then we saw rise in other companies such as Workhorse, which, once they say make America great in terms of clean energy. You're going to see companies such as Workhorse. You're going to see companies such as Nikola. You're going to see most American companies that's really dedicating their resources into the EV space will start to rise higher than usual. We can also see in Luminar as well. We see Luminar Technology. The stock was has dropped from that 46 high to in the mid 20s. We saw that reclaim back in the high 39. So, guys, fuel cell today is trading at $23.40 as we speak. We can see that the stock was up this morning at $24.20. If we go back, I'm pretty sure that's a year high for fuel cell. And we see the year high is was 22.74. So it breaks its 52-week high this morning, guys. I expect in the short term for fuel cell to break $30 with ease. I'm aiming a similar pattern such as plug for fuel cell. We saw that plug had the deal with SK from South Korea. We understand with fuel cell, they're huge in United States and in South Korea as well. So those are two of the companies that we know for sure will be getting business from South Korea so far. And if we look back in the last 3 months, guys, there was a ton of buying opportunities into this stock. If we go back to November, when I let you guys know, these markers I have set up here, guys, is when I say it will break 10, it did. Okay. Now, we said 20 was our short term goal. We broke that, I think, a few weeks back. Next goal that we have in mind, if you stay put, guys, is going to break $30 per share. Now, as usual, guys, I tell you, when it breaks $20 per share first, I dump my shares because I wanted to buy back low. We saw that happen over and over with multiple stocks. Once it goes high, especially these EV stocks, once they're riding up their highs, we have great opportunity to buy back low, right? So we can see when it breaks $20 per share, I exit out, okay? And then I was able to get my shares back in the low $16 per share. Now we see that it breaks 24 this morning. I quickly exit out, right? I'm not recommending this for you guys to go and exit and enter in. That's too much work for some people that's not really watching the market. But because I can watch the market, I can make that decision because if I exit out, like all I'm doing is to save $2-3 off the share price in order for me to go back in and to get my share. Sometimes what I do, the difference in the price that I rebuy is money that goes in my pocket. right? Sometimes what I do as well, I just reinvest everything back into the same stock so I gather more shares in my portfolio. Now, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you how to trade, okay? I'm only sharing my experience and how I have been doing in the last years, okay? Now, I use that kind of plan to allow me to gather more shares. So one day when I decided to exit my position, I could take my full capital out and then leave the profits to ride on into the future. Most of the shares I hold today in most companies, none of it is my initial investment, right? My capital investment. Most of it are profits that I made from the same investment. What I do is that I sell and I rebuy cheaper, and then I take my original investment capital out. Then I leave my profit in the company and let the profit grows into more profits down the line, guys. It's very simple. You can take a look over the chart to see what's going on. I won't get too technical. We can see that it has pulled back before in the teens. Okay. It has a possibility to do so because we have seen a high rise very quickly this week in most of the stocks. But with the momentum going on right now, these stocks will go for a run at any time given, and you do not want to be left out. Again, if you're watching on a daily basis, then you have a greater understanding. However, anything that happens overnight or on the weekends, you cannot control as well. Okay, there could be any news that comes out at any time and that spike the price that jumps again. But guys, I just want to give you an update. Again, it's fuel cell. We're doing great for the day. As you can see, we're up over 8%. At one point, we're plus 10%. No, I expect a small pullback in the stock for the day. So for anyone that's watching, be cautious. Okay, make sure you trade with a stop loss if you do not want to lose that much. But if you're going long term, guys, there's no need for the stop loss, as I said, unless if you're trying to build more shares and if you're watching your portfolio. No, it's a good time as well, guys, to rebalance your portfolio. If you have too many energy stocks, you may want to go in the ones that you think that's going to give you a greater return, right? That's exactly what I refocus my portfolio when it comes to Blink, when it comes to Plug, right? I keep on refocusing them between the two because I understand the strengths and the weaknesses. Now, a company such as Fuel Cell, which is cheaper than the boat, have a potential to ride up as well and to break that 30, to break that 35 and go higher. Guys, I hope you like the content I'm providing. If I help you in some way, please, I'm asking, please go ahead and subscribe to help this channel grow. If you have any stocks that you're thinking about, or if you have been trading one that's been very successful, please go ahead, leave a comment so um, people could see what's going on, guys. Let's share together. Let's pull everyone up together. Let's make everyone make money, right? So we all could be happy and successful in this 2021. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, peace out.